Good things gonna come my way, manifesting every day. Good vibes I put in the cycle, healing the world, I thought it was Michael. Good things gonna come my way, good things gonna come my way. Good things gonna come my way, good things gonna come my way. Every day, man, I know that I'm blessed, not guaranteed, so I give it my best. Dream chaser, I'm staying the quest, loving this life, built for success. Good things gonna come my way, good things gonna come my way. Good things gonna come.
Penalizes you. The reciprocal is also true. But some people don't have the stomach for it, and I'm not saying you.
How do you get the stomach, though? I mean, how do I get the stomach if I don't do that? If I don't go to zero?
Well, again, it depends on who you are. It depends on whether you're 67 years old or 27 years old.
Let's say they're 34 years old and they want to get rich.
I think if you're 34 years old, you should be a risk taker because you have a lot of time to recover. If you're 70 years old and you have enough money for yourself, your kids, and your grandkids and great-grandkids, then you should take a lot of risk. When late in life, you might get a little bit more conservative because you say, something?
You're saying 70 years old and you don't have a bunch of grandkids, you should continue to take risks.
As long, but here you have to go through your own calculation, to be fair. Statistically, you kind of should, but you'd have to go personally. You have to say, if I made an incremental 30%, would it change my lifestyle? If I lost 30%, would it change my lifestyle for the worse? And goes on, so I love that.
So what asset classes do that for you?
Well, you could do that by investing in stocks or in a portfolio or somebody else's business or your brother-in-law's used car, if that's a going concern.
You can lend money to the used car.
You can lend it to things also. I would say for about the last several thousand years, the best thing is usually, and I know this is something that you favor too, but I agree with you, real estate, because guess what? As long as because that is what the word rent is named after. Real estate, and it's a source of revenue, and you could overpay, that would be bad, but generally, even if you overpay, you just wait, and eventually it catches up. As I regard, look, everyone hears about private equity. What does private equity try to do? It tries to buy a business, squeeze out some costs, figure out how to make more money. Why? Because when they sell it, they make a multiple on a bigger number, and that's where their profit comes from. They're already taking businesses that work and making them work better. And if you could squeeze out an extra $100 a year, you multiply that by a number, depending on the quality of the business. It might be by 6, by 7, it might be by 20.